Hi guys, this is Sandeep Khair again and you are watching Conical Education. Today I am sitting with Mrs. Sapna Dhamija, who is the Managing Director of Green Matters Education Tohana, which is the IELTS Institute here. It is one of the best institutes here in the region and one of the renowned institutes in Haryana. I'm sitting with her for some IELTS tips and some insights. So for the detailed video, stick around, watch the video till the end and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on the Facebook page here. You can also join the Facebook group. You can also write to me on below given email address. You can also join the Telegram group which is given in the description section. You can follow me on my Instagram which is mentioned in the description below. So let us start today's video.
Hi, as Sandeep has introduced me, I am Sapna Dhamija, the Managing Director of Green Matter Institutions Tohana.
Since when are you running this institute? Maybe you can tell this to our audience when this institute started.
I have started this institution in 2006. It's been 14 years I have been running this institution successfully.
Can you also tell us roughly how many students have been passed out through your institute?
By God's grace, I got good opportunity. Approximately 5,000 students have cleared their IELTS since I have been running this institution.
I would say that's a great number that you have. So many students have taken the exam, and
I also
even there would be
so.
many students who must have studied here but didn't go through the test. But 5,000 is a great number who have taken the test. While I talk to many students, they are very good at English, but they say that they face a lot of challenges in the speaking test. So maybe it's a good idea to talk about speaking test. What are the challenges? What are the tips? How they can get around those challenges? So
sure.
Yeah, my first question to you is that should candidate be speaking fast or slow during the speaking test?
Yeah, it's not a job interview actually. It's an interview. It's an IELTS interview. So too much fast is definitely affect your performance or affect your band score. Then examiner looks your fluency, not your speed. So you must take care of your speed while taking this test. I hope it's absolutely fine that if you speak slowly at your own pace. Moreover, wherever the pauses are required, you should give the pauses. And stress management is also essential in this. So speed, your fluency matters a lot rather than your fast speed.
Okay, so in the end it means that you can think in between slowly and then speak. There is no problem in that.
Yeah, as I already told you that required pauses and the stress should be focused while taking this test.
Many students say that they face challenges in speaking part 2. So how should they start their speaking part 2 when they are given the cue card by the examiner?
Yeah, it's quite lengthy part in speaking interview because task 2 it's for 2 minutes. Examiner give you 1 minute to prepare your task and you have to speak 2 minutes in that. So don't worry about that. That's a lengthy question and you have to answer. You need to be more focused. You need to be more confident because examiners are not checking your ideas. So knowledge doesn't matter here. You just need to be relevant. Sometimes students are too worried about their content, but as per my own experience, I believe that your knowledge is not checked here. So don't worry about this. You just need to be confident while you're speaking. Examiner check your 4 things while this test. First is lexical resources, your grammatical accuracy, coherence, speed and accuracy. So you just need to focus. With simple and accurate English, even you can get band score 8 and 9 as well.
Okay. Here I have a little bit of question.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that lexical resources and coherence. Maybe can you explain a bit more about it to the students so that they know more and they understand better?
Why not?
Yeah.
Lexical resources means here the use of good words or vocabulary. Like if you are using some good words, then it definitely increases your score. And coherence means you must present your speaking ideas with the logical information. If you are not providing some logical information, then it may affect your score again.
Okay, so that means you must be your talk must be related, your sentences must be related to each other, and you are speaking logical.
Of course,
what you are trying to say,
definitely,
there should be
it
a
should
clear
be.
message.
Yeah.
Can I, when cue card is given by the examiner to me, can I ask a question related to topic to the examiner regarding my cue card?
No, you can't. You can't do this. Even you can't ask examiner to change the things, to change the topic. You can't ask examiner what is the mean of this topic. You just try to understand and try to relate your ideas with that cue card. But you can never ask to change the things or change the topic or change the cue card.
And some students ask, are they allowed to ask any questions in speaking part 3 to the examiner if they have any doubts or they want some more clarifications about the topic or what examiner is asking?
Yeah, in the third part, you are allowed to do this. You can ask some questions. For example, you are finding difficulties in understanding the question, so you can ask the examiner what it means. You can ask by using some good phrases like, can you please rephrase it for me? You can ask, would you please explain what does that mean? In this way you can ask few sentences to the examiner and they can modify the questions if you don't understand that.
And another question which I get from students is that, do you think ideas matter in speaking test?
No, as I already told you that your ideas do not matter here because they are not checking your knowledge. You can present your ideas, but it should be surrounded by your cue card or surrounded by your question. So you can speak whatever you think. You can connect your ideas with your past experiences or your past memories. So ideas should be relevant, but it is not checked by examiner a lot because it's not a knowledge-based test. It's an English test.
Okay. Before we finish up this video, maybe you can give us some tips about the speaking test, how the student should deal and prepare for this test before the exam.
Sure. Students who are appearing in this test, it's important for them to be confident. As I already told you, it's not a job interview, so you can be open with your examiner, be engaged with him or her, or you can be interactive with them. So it's important for all of you. And some places you can correlate with your past experiences. For example, examiner asked a question related to your traveling experience or your 2-day visit somewhere, so you can correlate with that topic with your past experience. In this way you can better explain to the examiner whatever you want to say. And one thing I must say, simple with excellent English even can get a 9-band score. It's good for this. So if you implement these strategies, then definitely you can secure more than 6.5 or 7-band score. One personal tip which definitely I would like to share with my audience or with my students, recording in mobile is one of the good aspects of getting good band score in IELTS examination, because while you're recording you come to know that wherever you're doing mistakes and you can make yourself correct before appearing in examination. And after listening those mistakes you can definitely improve. So it's my personal suggestion that before examination, at least 15 days prior, you must try to record your topics. And practice is the ultimate solution for getting good band score in IELTS speaking. That's okay.
So yeah, if I understand your point correctly, you are trying to say that candidates can record his speaking test cue card and then afterwards listen to it again for the mistakes and record it again after the correction of those mistakes and listen it again. So record and analyze correct mistakes. So it's that kind of approach. And as you said, practice. So that means he has to practice by recording on the mobile and listen to it again for the corrections.
Yeah, these are quite effective methods for getting good score.
Okay, that's great. Mrs. Sapna Dhamija, thank you for your time and thank you for the great tips today. I think they are going to help to the students a lot. And you want to say something about our channel too?
Yeah, I would say that don't forget to give thumbs up and subscribe the channel. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day.